The night seemed routine until flashing police lights spilled across my rearview mirror. A broken taillight, just a minor issue. That's all I expected. A warning, maybe a citation, then back home. The officer scanned my license. Then his stance shifted. His hand drifted toward his gun. He ordered me out, hands up. My heartbeat spiked, yet I obeyed. I knew that being innocent didn't guarantee safety. He told me my wife had filed complaints 6 months ago, alleging I had done things to our children. I told him calmly, I don't have a wife. I don't have children. The words felt clean and certain as they left my mouth, but he stared at me as if I'd confessed a crime. Cold metal clamped around my wrists. The world shrank to the slam of the patrol car door. Every thought scattered except one. Who wanted me trapped here? The accusation replayed endlessly. A wife I never married. Children who never existed. Actions from a life I hadn't lived. Through the bars, the officer slid printed reports. Photos, addresses, dates, signatures beside each statement. My name, my handwriting almost. Seeing it cracked something deep inside me. A double life, carved from my own identity. Someone had planned this meticulously. Someone who knew things I'd never shared. A detective questioned me. I answered every question steadily. But in my mind, I circled one truth. This wasn't random. It was deliberate. Personal. When they released me on bail, the air outside felt different, heavier, as if truth itself was watching nearby. I replayed the reports again and again, a fabricated family, lies woven in intimate detail. Only one person knew me well enough to construct a life in my name, someone who once promised loyalty and vanished without explanation years ago. Her face rose in memory, a warning I had ignored. I returned home and opened every old file I'd saved from the years before our split, emails, shared documents, archived photos. I compared signatures, studied phrasing, searched for the smallest clues. My life had been stolen piece by piece. Her trail was faint but visible. A new address hidden in metadata, a phone number tied to an abandoned cloud account. Each lead led to another. I followed them all with methodical care. I visited the locations listed in the reports. Neighbors didn't recognize me, but they knew the name she used. My name. They described a woman they believed was my wife, a woman with 2 children, solitary, quiet. Their details matched her height, hair, voice. She had crafted a family in my image, casting me as the villain. I kept my anger contained. I let it sharpen, not burn. Carefully, deliberately, I collected phone records, financial trails, surveillance timestamps. I spoke to attorneys, documented everything. The evidence spread across my kitchen table like a silent army. Each fact drew me deeper into a truth I hadn't wanted, but had to face. Confirmation came via a background check through a private investigator, a trail of rental agreements, hospital visits, and school enrollments under my name, all signed by her, all based on the fiction she created. The investigator added one final detail, her current address. I went there. I didn't knock. I waited in the parking lot until she appeared. She froze. Not with fear, but calculation. She knew the reckoning had arrived. I handed her the folder I had compiled, reports, photos, witness statements, proof of her identity theft. She tried to laugh it off, tried to twist the story with familiar manipulations. I stayed still. My silence became a mirror she could not escape. She realized I knew everything. That was when she broke. I told her everything she'd built was crumbling. Schools notified, law enforcement alerted, fraudulent reports flagged, her name under investigation. She reached for explanations, tried old emotional hooks. I let them fall flat. She begged to talk privately. I said witnesses were preferable. Her voice trembled, cracking just as it used to when she tried to pull sympathy. I didn't move. I didn't soften. I simply told her the truth she never expected. This was the last time she would ever use my name. Her expression collapsed into panic, not guilt, not regret, but fear of consequences she thought she would never face. I walked away while she stood there, shaking. No satisfaction, only clarity. The weight she tried to bury me under no longer touched me. Her lies belonged to her now. I reached my car, feeling a calm settle inside me. A clean silence. I started the engine and left the past behind, standing in that parking lot, finally breathing in the truth that had caught her. Some people lose everything loudly. I learned that losing someone like her was the first time I had truly won. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more incredible stories.